Mandel. Good evening.
Good evening.
Merci d'avoir accepté notre invitation.
Donald Trump thinks that the countries, depending from in the Gulf, have to help to free the Straits. But his call is not heard. Why is it so difficult for Trump to have people helping him and countries helping him?
Well, I believe that countries who benefit from oil that goes through the Straits of Hormuz should help safeguard it. And I believe that's what the administration says. And I think if you ask the average American, they would agree to that also. Since European countries, Asian countries, and the Gulf countries that benefit by selling the oil and gas and are helped by the United States military taking out the Iranian threat, I believe that only nations willing to help open the straits, even symbolically, should be given American protection or allowed to join U.S. protected convoys. You look at a nation like Japan, 90% of its fossil fuels come from this region. You look at South Korea, 70%. The one thing we have to have at the end of this war, no matter what, is Iran can't emerge from this war with a veto on oil flows through the Straits of Hormuz. Remember, this is international waters, and every nation can consider this defensive to keep this open. So I actually think the president has a good case here.
Well, the American president attacked also directly NATO, saying that the future of NATO can be compromised if there is no participation. What are the relations between Washington and NATO? It was really tense before, but now?
Well, we're looking at NATO, we're looking at the UN, we're looking at international institutions which have become more and more irrelevant going forward. So the president for a long time, again, also had a good case that they were not paying their fair share for protection in NATO, and there was only a couple of nations that were. So to his credit, he's gotten more of these nations on board. But some of the responses from the Europeans have been very disappointing. Macron had said that we'll help, but only once the escalation decreases. Or a very bitter comment from the German foreign minister. He said, basically, what do you need? A couple of our frigates? America is so strong, in a very disparaging way. The truth is, everybody, whether they are really going to make a difference, like a United Kingdom minesweeper, or countries that can't offer a lot, should be part of this, because this is an international waterway. This is that America has been in charge, and people have relied on it being the policeman of open seas. I think we did make a mistake just to go a little before when we allowed the Suez Canal to be controlled, another international waterway, and we allowed the Houthis to close that. But I think right here with the Straits of Hormuz, this is one of the choke points that must be opened, and what we do today, regardless of what's happening on the war, will make a difference for decades to come.
Merci beaucoup en tout cas, Eric Mandel.
Thank you very much, Eric Mandel, for being with us here on I-24 News. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.